Good day, everyone. I am Laura Belhaos, BSED Math 3. So, my topic is all about organizational culture of education. So, here is the objectives. Let's know first what is organization. Organization is a number of people interacting with each other for a purpose, accomplishing some goals in their defined environment. So, organization are those people who work together to achieve common goals. Organizational culture. So, when we say organizational culture, it can be found in a shared relationship among colleagues, norms within the school environment, students and teacher relation, sharing experiences. It is according to the Haberman 2013. So, it reflects the mentality or work ethics and the values of an organization. So, for example, when you are entering in the restaurant, there are some restaurant that we can say that we are welcome. That the waitress, they are wearing their smile, but some other restaurant didn't do the same thing. So we can say that there are differences in their values. So, according to Stephen Robbins, 1998, defines organization culture as a system of shared meaning held by members that distinguish the organization from organizations. Then, according to Henry Mentbird's 1989, refers to culture as organization ideology or the tradition and beliefs of an organization that distinguish it from other organization and infuse a certain life into the skeleton of its structure. So, in general, organizational culture refers to a set of common values, attitude, beliefs, norms, and some which explicit and some other are not. Overall, organizational culture is the system of shared orientation that hold the unit together and give it to distinctive identity. School culture according to Specie. The school culture consists the norms, shared experience that evolve over the school history. According to Scott and Manzano 2014, the school culture reinforced by norms, expectation, tradition, including everything from dress codes and discipline, system, and celebration of achievements. So, Software J, 1985, they are built through the everyday business of school life. It is the way of business handled that both forms and reflect the culture. Now let's proceed to school organizational culture. When you say school organizational culture, it provides a sense of identity, promotes achievement orientation, helps to shape standards and patterns of behavior, and also creates distinct ways of doing things and determine direction for the future growth. So the organizational culture of is often taken for granted, but it is the subject must have greater focus and understanding of the school professionals. So, who affects the school culture? So, first is the founder. Second is the leader. Third, teachers, staffs, and also the students. So, the values is originated by the founders. Next is the leaders. The founders and the leaders are considered to be a pattern who creates a culture, and the staffs and students. There are eight positive culture. First, collegiality. Second, experimentation. Third, high expectation. Fourth, tangible support. And fifth, trust and confidence. Six, appreciation and recognition. Seven, involvement in decision making. Eight, honest and 5 steps to build a positive culture. First is role model. So when we say role model, it is the school leader to have a power to set their tone for their students' behavior. Second is a strong relationship. So this relationship influence everything from how your staff feel supported and rewarded to how students learn and improve their performance. Third is set appreciate consequences. So the effective consequences link the behavior to good or bad consequence. Fourth is rewarded good behavior. Teachers can reward good behavior with the presence or anything. Fifth, track measure positivity. So teachers need the system for capturing data that they will enable them to monitor their progress towards achieving the climate and the culture goals. Real levels of organizational culture of school. First is artifacts. Second is spouse values. Third is underlying assumption. So first is artifacts. It is a visible organization structured and process that are appeared into visible, tangible, accessible, and consists of all tangible things that human being make. And give value to the materials components varies from the culture to culture. Next is spouse values. So spouse values, the strategies, goals, philosophies, or spouse justification. It is the understanding of culture that entails of its values. So third is underlying assumption. Underlying assumption, it is relating to people's knowledge about the universe, creation of existence, and this aspect is based on the people observation or a certain evidence that they have. So now let's proceed to function of culture. So function of culture according to Dales and Patterson research serves as several beneficial functions. The first is fostering effort of productivity. So it encourages to bring up efforts to become productive and achieve education quality. Next is improving collegial and collaborative. It that in turns to promote better communication and problem solving, and it also promotes the good relationship to the colleagues. Third is supporting successful change improvement efforts. So a successful change will help will help the school to have a good investment to their learners. Fourth is building and helping students and teachers' identity with school. Fifth is implying energy and motivation of staffs, members and students. Six is focusing attention and daily behavior on what is important valued. So, the importance of organizational culture in school. The organizational culture in school is established the different ways in doing things, foster achievements orientation, help shape the norms and patterns of conduct and decides the direction for the future growth. It also promotes appreciation and understanding of the history